Okay, today we are going to try a strategy called Think Aloud, where we're going to do a reading together and then we're going to do some active reading, which means we're going to be highlighting, underlining, circling, taking notes in the margin of something that we read. And the think aloud portion of it is that we're going to do this together, and then we're going to freely add our opinions and our thoughts to the strategy that we are currently experiencing. So the sheet that you have in front of you is called the Primary Injury Survey, and it is a text on how to assess someone that has been hurt and see what you can do for them. The word primary, you think maybe first or the most important injury, something that has hurt someone. And a survey is kind of like you're assessing the situation. You want to make sure that all areas have been checked off. So let's read it together. A primary injury survey means, it's giving you a definition, so maybe we should highlight that. Figuring out if there is a serious or life-threatening injury happening. It includes the information needed to help with airway, breathing, and circulation. So I would underline helps with, and then maybe highlight airway, breathing, and circulation. The next are three separate things to assess for. You're surveying these three things. Airway. Open the person's throat so they can breathe by moving the head back and lifting the chin. So you're going to open the throat, highlight, by what? Moving the head back and lifting the chin. So you might think to yourself, okay, so moving it back and lifting up. So maybe even just draw arrows, a one that's going back and one that's going up. It says, do not try to do this if you think they might have broken their back or neck. Ooh, that's important. Maybe put a star next to that. If you think they have broken their neck or back, then move only the jaw forward to open their throat so they can breathe. So maybe we can do a picture of a little jaw and an arrow forward to open their throat. So maybe you can draw a little picture of a jaw and a throat and maybe going forward, and you might want to put the word open. And you can draw this in the margin, or you can underline or circle these things that have been written. Next one is breathing. Listen, look, and feel. Ooh, there's three things. Anytime there's listing, that's important. So let's underline it or highlight. Listen, look, and feel for any signs of breathing. It says put your hand near their mouth or nose and try to see if they are breathing. So I think to myself, okay, if I found someone that was unconscious, that would be one of the first things that I look for. Are they even breathing? Are they alive? The next part of the breathing says, if the person is not breathing, give them 2 breaths and check for a sign of movement. So not breathing, underline, and then maybe circle 2 breaths. Okay? The next portion is circulation. Checking for signs of movement like breathing, coughing, or movement. Another list, we underline that. From the breaths you give them. If the victim has no signs of movement, start chest pumps. So you might want to make a list. Okay, check for breathing. Next, chest pumps. The next portion says, helping someone who is hurt badly is very important. Speed is in helping, giving them a better chance at living. So that's what we just read. So maybe we can highlight that whole sentence. So now that we've actively read and we've thought about it out loud, we can better understand the material.